we start with 100 milliliters of HF, then it's going to take 100 milliliters of the same concentration of NaOH to get to the equivalence point. Well, obviously we're not at the equivalence point, but we're exactly halfway there. And if you recall, at your half equivalence point, we learned this on the titration curve a couple lessons ago, that is where pH equals pKa. And so in this case, we might just be tempted, if we realize we're at the half equivalence point, well, okay, negative log of that guy right there is 3.2, so the pH is 3.2, done. And if you can recognize this quickly, it will save you a ton of time. But if you can't recognize it quickly, you're still gonna make it to the right answer here. So let's take a look. So this time now we've got 50 milliliters, so 0.05 liters of NaOH, and in this case, 0.1 times 0.05 is 0.005 moles. What we're going to start with here. NaOH is still the limiting reagent. We're still going to lose all of it, so minus 0.005, still reacting in a 1:1:1 ratio, so we're going to lose 0.005 moles of HF, but gain 0.005 moles of the NaF. And when the dust settles, there's no NaOH in our solution. However, we now have 0.005 moles of F minus, and 0.01 minus 0.005 is 0.005. And you can see here that we have both weak acid and conjugate base in our solution, so you might treat it as a buffer. And again, I'll do it as a ratio of moles. So I'm just going to take for granted the fact that I already calculated out the negative log of 6.8 times 10 minus 4 to get 3.17, i.e. approximately 3.2. But in this case then, plus log of A minus over HA, that's going to be 0.005 over 0.005. So, and when your A minus and HA concentrations or moles are equal, that ratio comes out to 1, and the log of 1 is 0. And this term effectively cancels out. And you're just going to be left with pH equal to 3.17, which I'm just going to make down to 1 decimal place, pH of 3.2. So if you can recognize quickly that you're at the half equivalence point, you can actually save yourself a ton of time. And you're going to get here eventually anyways, but if you just realize, oh, I'm at the half equivalence point, pH equals pKa, life will be so much better for you.